Welcome to the Courtroom Chronicles. This channel is dedicated to educational content based on real-life cases and true events. This content shared here is drawn directly from the actual case file, and no names, places, or items have been changed. However, the content has been carefully summarized and presented for educational purposes in a comprehension format to inform, enlighten, and spark meaningful discussions. Whether you're here to learn, reflect, or simply understand the real-world scenarios better, you're in the right place. We believe in the power of truthful storytelling to educate and inspire. Disclaimer: while all stories are based on real cases, they are presented in a condensed and structured format for clarity and learning. Viewer discretion is advised where necessary. This case is cited from the Nigerian National Industrial Court online file, which is public record. Once upon a time, in Nigeria's public service sector, two dedicated employees, Matthew Yisa Afolayan and Augustine Njoku, found themselves at a legal crossroads. Both had been staff of the National Examinations Council, NEO, an esteemed organization responsible for academic assessments. After years of service, their employment came to an abrupt end. They believed their termination was unjust and decided to take the matter to court. Their grievances were many. They claimed that their dismissal was unlawful, that they were owed gratuity payments, and that medical care for an injury sustained during employment had been unjustly stopped. The duo didn't just seek justice. They demanded over $50 million in damages, reinstatement of benefits, and a formal declaration that their termination was invalid. But as with all legal tales, the devil was in the details. The heart of the dispute. Three burning issues. The courtroom buzzed as three central issues emerged from the case. 1. Wrongful termination. Matthew and Augustine leaned heavily on the 2016 Employee Handbook, pointing to paragraph 15.3.1, which listed specific grounds for dismissal, such as poor performance, misconduct, or mental health issues. They claimed none of these applied to them. NICN, however, had a different story. They presented a revised employee handbook, introduced in May 2021 and acknowledged by both claimants. This updated version allowed termination at will, provided salary in lieu of notice was paid. Since their dismissal occurred after the 2021 handbook came into effect, NICN argued that everything had been done by the book. 2. Gratuity payments. The claimants also insisted they were entitled to gratuity as stated in the 2016 handbook, paragraph 19.6.3. But again, NICN pointed to the 2021 revision, which explicitly removed gratuity as a benefit. The timing was key. The updated policies were already in force when the claimants were let go. 3. Medical treatment. Matthew, the first claimant, had been injured while on duty and sought continued medical care even after his employment ended. The court acknowledged that NICN had indeed provided treatment while he was still employed. However, post-termination care was not obligatory, especially since he hadn't filed a claim under the Employee Compensation Act or shown proof of a permanent disability. Judgment Day, April 3rd, 2025. Hon. Justice Owayanue delivered a crisp and clear judgment. The terminations were lawful under the operative 2021 Employee Handbook. Gratuity claims were invalid under the updated terms of service. Post-employment medical treatment held no legal water without statutory support or medical proof. As a result, all claims were denied and the entire suit was dismissed. And the verdict? NICN emerged victorious. Matthew and Augustine, though clearly distressed, lost the case for a few key reasons. Their legal arguments were anchored on an outdated policy, the 2016 handbook, while the court relied on the more recent, binding 2021 version. The letters of termination and payment of salary in lieu of notice satisfied contractual obligations. Their medical claims lacked legal merit due to the absence of a formal compensation claim or verified long-term injury. Lessons from the courtroom. This case was not just a legal battle, it was a learning experience. Here's how it might have been avoided. 1. Clearer internal communication. NICN could have provided written confirmation that the 2021 handbook superseded the previous one, including formal signatures and rollout dates. 2. Strategic legal review. The claimants might have built a stronger case had they consulted thoroughly on the applicable handbook and laws before filing suit. 3. Alternative dispute resolution. Before heading to court, Both sides could have used internal grievance channels or tried mediation. 4. Pursuing compensation. Legally, Matthew could have explored claims under the Employee Compensation Act to possibly secure relief for his injury. 5. Policy awareness and consent. Employers should hold regular training sessions when policy changes occur and ensure staff not only acknowledge but fully understand the implications. And thus, the curtain fell on another real-life courtroom saga. A powerful reminder that in law, timing, documentation, and strategy are everything. Thanks so much for watching, fam. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think about the case. I love hearing your thoughts and feedback. And hey, if you felt a connection or learned something new, give this video a like and share it with someone who might enjoy it too. Until next time, stay safe, stay real, and I'll catch you in the next one.